So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 3 of practice. So things are going to start creaking in a different way, groaning in a different way as we progress into the practice. There's how we are in our body, and then as we move, there's the consequences of the movement. So compare how you feel during a class and then after a class. If you're starting to get pain in your shoulder, then ease off on the shoulder things. If you're feeling, oh, my abdominal muscles are starting to really groan, then slow down, deepen in, manage your practice. If you have a lower back that's weak, then go slower. If you have a shoulder that's vulnerable, then don't lift your arm. So let's progress into the practice and deepen. You're going to need your ball, socks, whatever it is that you have, and a block to sit on. Okay, so come, welcome back. So the block or the pillow or the book or whatever it is, you can sit on it. If you're not used to sitting on the floor, then if you have a floor at home, sit on it more. Okay. My lower back is quite strong, so I'm not going to sit on my block, but you can always sit on your block. Okay. So just begin by sitting on the floor and just begin by lifting your bum from side to side. I'm going to hold on to my thing and have my hands in the air as I do this. So when my hands are down, it's a different thing. Whereas when my hands are in the air, I have to use my lower back. So notice the creaking. So this morning as I moved, I could feel, oh, this practice is beginning to strengthen my body. And that has sensation. Nice. So from here, reach both arms up towards the ceiling and listen as you reach and hear your shoulders. Notice what's happening. Come all the way down and then bring both hands to the right. Notice what happens. Both hands to the left. Nice. So just travel from side to side a few times. Touching on one side and then the other. So I have my little ball and that's touching the ground and touching the ground. And now I'm going to try and go a little bit further. So I'm starting to lean a little bit more and I can feel that the opposite bum wants to lift a little bit. I don't let it lift too much, so I'm not falling over. I'm leaning and strengthening. You're just listening to your spine as you move. Nice. Bring your feet wide, roll into your ankles. Your ball is in your right hand. Reach your right arm straight out to the side and then roll your shoulder forward and roll your shoulder backwards. So you're just listening. Roll your shoulder forward. Notice how as you roll your shoulder forward, your spine rounds forward. So feel that. Shoulder rolls forward, spine rounds. Shoulder rolls back, spine lengthens. Nice. So the ball is face up and then swing the ball over towards the left foot And then round your back and reach towards the left foot. Your left hand is on the floor beside you. Nice. Bend your elbow. Reach your arm out towards the side. And then swing your arm across towards the left again. Bend your elbow. Do that a few times. Out towards the right. Swing towards the left. Drop your head down. Bend your elbow. Out towards the right. Swing down. Pause there for a moment. Settle into it, feel it. So I'm not resting my weight down. I'm floating and reaching with my right arm. I'm anchoring my right bum down towards the floor. And I have this sense of, how could I reach a little bit further with my arm, with my waist, with my ribs? Nice. Come all the way back. Other side. Hold on to your ball with the left hand. Reach it out towards the side and roll your shoulder forward. And roll your shoulder back. And as you do this, your palm rolls backwards and your palm rolls upwards. It's the movement that happens. Let your body move with your shoulder. You're not just moving your shoulder, let your body move as well. Okay? So all these muscles are connected. And it's an incredible, beautiful thing, your shoulder. Nice. So sweep the left hand over towards the right foot, round your back, drop down. Bend your elbow, left hand out to the side, sweep. Bend your elbow. My right hand is on the floor beside me. Sweep. Bend your elbow. And sweep. Pause there. Arm is long. I'm floating. I'm reaching, trying to notice, how could I let that ball travel further and further away from me? Nice. Come all the way back up. So, ball on the right hand, elbows bent, reach your right hand up and then over towards the left. And my left hand is supporting the weight of me as I go that way. Pull your right elbow down towards the floor and then over towards the left. We're just going to do 3 of these. Down towards the floor and then over towards the left. Pause there, long and strong through the left arm. Oh, right arm. So those of you who haven't been here for years, just say I'm really dyslexic. And that happens. I don't know my left from my right sometimes. Unfortunate for a yoga teacher. So great. Left hand, pull your left elbow down, and then reach your left hand up and then over towards the right. And I'm really using the right hand as scaffolding. Pull the left elbow down and then over. And I'm directly sideways. Elbow comes down and then just pause for a breath or two. Reaching, let it be satisfying. Feel the gathering of you and the softening of you. If movement is stressful, then it's not doing what we want here. So what we want here is that it's softening, it's deepening, it's strengthening, but it's not stressful on the body. Come all the way back to center. So last of these movements, take your right hand, the ball, and bring it to the inside of the left thigh. And then, no, inside to the right. So right arm, right ball, right leg, okay? And now sweep the right arm across into elephant. So elephant is where your upper arm is resting on the corner of the right eye. And you can lean back a bit if you wish. And then round forward, bring your ball to the right leg. So you're over towards the left and then down towards the right leg. So it's like this, I feel like one of those clockwork cuckoos, woodpeckers. I feel like a clockwork woodpecker as I do this. Pause, lengthen through into your elephant. So I'm going backwards and sidewards and then change. Other side, last of these. Bring your left hand down to your left leg. Sweep your left arm across into elephant. And so if you've been here for a while, you might keep your right hand off the floor as you go. So taking your hand off the floor will straight away increase the intensity. So at any stage, have no hands on the floor. So that's how you intensify. Nice, last time. And coming all the way back. Nice. Get rid of your ball thing. Bend both knees, okay? Oh, no, don't actually. How am I going to do this? Yes, so bend the left knee, okay? So your left knee is bent. Check out how the left knee feels. If for any reason the left knee isn't good, then just keep the left leg straight out to the side. If you can bend your left knee, then do. You do get your ball, okay? So then bring your left hand to the floor, bend your right knee behind you, and reach as far as you can towards the left, and then drop your head down. So my belly is resting on the floor. No, my belly is resting on my left thigh, and I'm really lengthening into the back of my ribs. Nice. Pull your right elbow back into wing, and then swing again. So both knees are bent. This is called zigzag. And I'm really resting my weight deeply down into that left thigh. Pulling back, wing, and then forward, chop over towards the left. Nice, one more time. Chop. Chop is where your nails or the ball is near the side of your face, your elbows pull backwards. Chop is where you swing it and lengthen over towards the left. Nice, come all the way back up to center, straighten both legs out. Great, bend the right knee. So for any reason, if the right knee doesn't like bending like that, then just keep the right leg straight. You can do the same movement with the right leg straight, okay? You can do the same movement with both legs straight. So bend your right knee, take your ball into your left hand, and then reach with your left hand over towards the right and just pause there. Resting your belly deeply down onto your right thigh. Nice, pull your elbow back into wing. And then reach. So in these movements here, like when I started doing these movements this morning, I could feel groany pains in the deep of my belly, in my hips. I could feel that my lower back was telling me, wow, I've been moving the last few days. And so notice as you move those groany, achy, creaky places and really revel in them. This is the progress. This is the practice. We're opening out and connecting into our bodies. One last time, reaching down and over towards the right. Pause there. Nice, cool. So get rid of your paraphernalia. Come into your hands and knees, and then just pull back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a stretch into your legs. Heels move backwards, and you're just cycling or walking into the dog. So bending one knee, bending the other. And the knee that I'm bending, I'm trying to bring my chest to that thigh. And the one that I'm lengthening, I'm really pulling the heel backwards. So both of them have a completely different action. And it's very nice. Nice. Turn both toes towards the right side of your mat. And then drop your bum down a little bit towards the left. And then come back up to center. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Drop your right bum down. And then just rock your bum from side to side. And just feel your lower back. So at any stage, if you feel, oh, that's enough for me, then just drop your knees to the floor. One more time each side. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor and just come into the cat, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching your back. So as you move, let your neck and head move as well, so that you have a sense of leading with the length of your spine. Nice. Rest all the way back into your child's pose. My knees are wide. My arms, I'm going to bend my arms so that my head is resting on the back of my hands. So over the years, I'll tell you a story while you're here. So over the years, there's so many different ways that people can follow my yoga. Maybe sometimes you do the first 5 minutes and then you lie on the floor because that's exactly what you need to do. Maybe sometimes you turn me on and you do your own thing completely. Some people just watch this. Some people do every single bit. Some people do what I do and then add to it. There's no right or wrong way, but use this as a container for your practice. And the practice is listening and connecting to your body. managing your internal world and really regulating your nervous system through movement. Connecting, deepening, settling. Nice. Come all the way up. Tuck your toes under. And then just rest your belly back towards your thighs. So whatever shape that container creates in you, maybe you lie on the floor. Awesome. Just turn up. Turning up is the most important thing. Continuity of practice. Listening in, deepening in, learning the deep of you, being present, slowly rolling up. Nice. So we're going to continue with our balance theme. So if you have a wall, great. If you don't have a wall, I know you don't have a wall, Caroline. So you can use the couch if you want, or you can use a broomstick if you wish with your left hand, okay? So left hand on the wall or left hand on a broomstick, okay? So from here, standing on your left leg. And so with balance, you can lean really deeply. You can touch very lightly. You can have one finger on the wall. You can hover just off the wall. So it's there if you need it. Okay, so find the level of support that you need this morning. Okay, and then draw your right elbow and your right knee together, choosing the amount of support that you have from the wall. And then reach the right arm up and lengthen the right leg back behind you. So I'm making this shape here. Draw your elbow to your knee. You can face the wall, actually. Facing the wall is quite nice. And then lengthen. Choose the amount of support. If you want to do no arms, then move both hands up as your leg moves back. Draw both elbows down. Or just keep your left hand on the wall as you balance. Really find that sense of deep and graceful balance within you. Rounding deeply, even your forehead coming down towards your knees. Oh, lengthen up and back. Use the wall as much as you need to, and then pause in the rounded pose. Left hand on the wall, perhaps, or elbows back. And then reaching up, maybe both arms up, maybe hand on the wall, pausing there. Find that length, breathe into your belly. Really settle into this. Nice. Coming down, come to the other side. So right hand on the wall, draw your left elbow to your left knee, and then reach the left hand up, left leg back. Left elbow, left knee, and up and back. And again, you can have one finger on the wall, fingertips, hand flat, hand off. So I'm going to show hands off, but really feel and sense how much support do I need to balance. And that's going to have a different shape for each of us. And that's going to change according to the stress in your life. I find I have no balance if there's a lot going on in my life. And so it's something that I do when there's a lot going on in my life. So just feel that. Moving as you reach your arms up, your leg goes back. As you bend your elbows, pull it in. One more time. Reaching up. Pulling in. Pause in the pulled in position. So elbows are back or elbow towards your knee. Hand is on the wall or not. And then leg goes back. Hand is on the wall or leg goes back. See what you need. And coming all the way down. How cool. Hands to your hips. Roll. I love as I move and as I connect more into my body, because there was the week of Christmas and I did no movement at all. And then I started back in. It was like moving a big sludgy donut rolling the other direction. And now as I move and connect, it's like I can feel the clean lines of the muscles, of the fascia, of the bones in my body. Nice. Just roll your shoulders. And then in the other direction. My clock turned off. 1 second. Okay, great, cool. So one last movement, okay, standing up. So bring your left hand to the wall, bend your right elbow, and then reach your right hand over towards the wall. And then pull your elbow down. over towards the wall. You can even lean your hips a bit away from the wall. And then pull it down. And really feel that sense of, it's like a movement meditation. Finding the side of your body, squeezing the side of your body. Feeling the side of your body, squeezing the side of your body. One last time. Lengthening and squeezing. Nice. Other side. Right hand to the wall. Lengthening, squeezing. Like slow your breath down. Feel the whole of your body in motion. As you reach your hand towards the wall, maybe lean your hip away. One last time. Super awesome. Great. So come lie on the floor. Come lie on your belly all the way down. Nice. So forehead is on the floor. And just rock your bum from side to side. Nice. Hands are beside your chest. And just lift your head and look forward. And then drop your forehead down. Again. Squeeze your bum. Bring your feet together. Lift your toes off the floor. Lift your head and look forward. And lowering down. Drop your feet. One more time. Lift your toes. Lift your head, looking forward. Breathing into your belly. Just pause there for a moment. Really feel the squeeze of your buttocks. The squeeze of your thighs together. Hands are gentle. You're really not using your hands much at all. It's the torso and the body that's moving. More so the pushing with the hands. So you can float your hands off the floor. And lowering all the way down. Rock your bum from side to side. Nice. Roll over onto your back. And notice how you do it. How do you roll onto your back? Which way did you go? I always use my right side to roll. Sway your knees from side to side. So in the month, those of you who haven't been with me before, in the month there's this, an emerging pattern that begins in the movement. Each month is created as we move. But there's a thing that happens every Sunday, which is a Sunday yum. And Sunday yum is where we drop down onto the floor and we do floor work. So in January, it's going to be a Saturday and Sunday yum. So there's going to be 2 days of floor work and then 5 days of movement up and around. Just swaying your knees from side to side. Nice. So stay in the twist, reach your arms wide. So my knees are down towards the right, my head is towards the left. Really let your belly soften. Feel really admire or be proud, or what's the right word? Acknowledge, revel, be excited. You turned up again, 3rd day in a row. How awesome. Maybe this is your first day. Maybe you missed yesterday, but you did Brennan's bread and you're just doing today. Awesome. Whichever way you're doing it. Drop your knees down towards the left, turn your head towards the right. Stay there and deepen into your belly. So have a sense of the deep resting of this pose, that softening of the face, the deepening of your breath into your belly, and that settling of the deep of you. How wonderful. So nice. So just squeeze your knees up onto your chest. And while the music plays, just rock there, rocking your knees from side to side, maybe rolling your knees in a circle, or just squeezing them in and pause. Great job. How cool. So I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, the creaks and the groans are really wonderful. This is why we're here, is to open out and to learn and to deepen and to bring more health and wellness into our bodies. I'm loving practice. And thanks for being here. Welcome, Lisa, from Waterford, I think, yes. And I think Maureen from Westport. So cool. And welcome back to all of you who kind of wandered off for a while and are back again. There's always people coming and going and arriving in and leaving. And it's always really exciting when I see the oldies come back or newbies join. See you tomorrow, day 4. Thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao.